auction, and my grandson was about 9 years old. And he said, "Hey, Pappy, come over here and race me in this simulator." And I said, "No, I've had enough racing. I don't want to do it." He said, "Yeah, but you can't get hurt in this. You wreck it. All you got to do is push a button and get a new truck." So that's what I kind of picture that is these kids don't have to work on the equipment. Not all of them, but a lot of them don't have to work on them, and they're treating them like, push a button and get a new truck. So there's a lot of people behind the scenes that have to build these trucks, stuff like that. And I don't know if they're sponsors or their mom and dad or whoever's paying for it. They're going to have to sit down with them. And, we started the Hornaday development, our daughter did. We're taking kids anywhere from, 9 years old all the way up. I've had Landon Lewis since he was 11, and just teaching them things of, keep your fire chute put up. When you go to eat, put your napkin on there, close your mouth when you eat, because you don't know where your next sponsor, your next owner, or whoever's going to be. So that's the things we try to teach them, and then you teach them craft. You got to come down here and live with us for a month. You got to learn how to work on the cars. You got to get your fingers dirty. You got to know what you're driving. You got to know how to work on them. And some of these kids don't know how to do that. So I hate to sound negative, but some of them don't belong in there, and some of them do. So they're there, and my little driver, Landon Lewis, ain't got the money to do it, so he's still sitting. We got hooked up with Kevin Harvick running the Cars Tour this year, and he's run some ARCA races, he's run some truck races, and he's good enough to win races. It's just a matter of the right equipment.
Ron, to jump back to what you were saying earlier, do you think it would be helpful if team owners took some of these guys that wreck on the weekends and bring them into the shop to work on that? Would that be helpful today?
I don't know. I mean, I had to do it. I mean, I was the first one there when I wrecked the truck for Dale, and I've always worked on race cars though ever since I was a kid because my dad had one. So I don't know the answer. NASCAR's asked me, and I said the problem we have nowadays with the kids and the stuff, how do we get more kids involved in the sport? Well, when I was younger and my carburetor's messed up or my brakes were squealing, my dad gave me a floor jack and impact and said, "Change your brakes, here's a brake pad." I don't know if they know how to do that anymore. I got my granddaughters to change their own oil. I got them to know how to change their tires, and that's all they need to know. Computer-wise, when I had my auto repair store, when I had to start bringing a computer into knowing these cars, it was time to quit. I don't understand them.
Thank you for your time.
You got it.
Thanks, Ron.